Tim talks about how 5 or 6 years ago, he had some lofty goals, and he promised, or rather threatened Megan that he was going to end her career. And he said that he was going to retire her, even though Megan loved her career. Okay. Usually people, they retire, they quote unquote retire from things that they don't necessarily love. Okay. They retire so that they can pursue things that they love. But my coach, he threatened Megan that I'm going to retire you. Okay, I'm going to retire you and force you to do this homeschooling. Okay, like, oh my goodness. He's talking about, well, the fact that they were going to be able to produce an income from the farm. And I'm like, okay, coach, that sounds like a lie. That sounds like a lie, coach. Based upon the video that we have seen, you guys haven't produced any income from the farm. Bear in mind that there's heavy expense that's associated with the feed that you're giving those pigs or those sheep or what have you. There's expense associated with that. Never mind the electricity, never mind the water. We won't even get into the labor cost of it all. Okay, so up until this point, you've been operating at a loss, coach. And so you promised Megan that you're going to produce an income from the farm. So far, that's false, coach. It's false, absolutely false, coach. Maybe sometime in the far distant future. Okay. I'm guessing that it's still one of your long-term goals in this regard, coach. But you promised to produce an income from the farm, coach. You did not promise to produce an income from YouTube, coach. Okay. And so you did produce an income. It just did not come from where you claimed it would come from. And I wonder if Megan would have signed up for it had you told her that your focus was truly going to be on YouTube and YouTube alone, coach.
You know what I'm saying? Literally, 5 or 6 years ago, I would tell my family, I would tell my wife, I would tell her that I'm going to retire you in 3 years, that you're going to homeschool our kids, that we'll be able to produce an income from the farm. And this is when there was nothing to attach to, but that was a long-term goal. That was a big long-term goal. And
Tim says that he quit his full-time job working for his dad, bush hogging with his dad. First of all, coach, you never had a full-time job. All right. Your dad offering you charity because he felt some sort of sympathy for you because we knew that you were a wayward soul. Okay. You never had a full-time job. But you talk about, well, when you quit your full-time job, and you decided to go full time into the ministry, you started waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning.